Okay, so it's been a little while since we've uploaded a video, so we are going to do one today on the imperfect subjunctive. And again, this is just the forms. We haven't touched upon the usage of the subjunctive at all yet. So all I'm asking my students to do right now is just memorize the forms, and then when we get to the usage, we'll deal with that. That's a whole other animal. So when we think of the imperfect subjunctive, you know what I'm going to do is actually cross out the word imperfect and replace that with past, because I don't want you guys to get confused in thinking that we're going to use the imperfect in any of this or that it's going to have anything to do with it, because it doesn't. In actuality, what we are going to use is the preterite. So let's think back to the preterite forms. And if you don't remember the forms, remember what I always said about Spanish, how if you forgot something, it's going to come back to bite you later. So here it comes. So if you need to review your preterite forms, then you need to do that right now. So let's take an AR. Let's take hablar. In the preterite, we conjugate it like this. Hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablasteis, and hablaron. And this is the one that we're going to take. We're going to use the third person plural from the preterite. And sometimes I like to call this the Jersey Shore verb, because think about, what does Sammy do on the Jersey Shore? She draps ran. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to drap ran. And we're going to add these endings. Ra. So hablara, I'm just going to go right through here. Habla, put the stem down. Put the stem, habla, habla. Okay, and here are the other endings. Ra, ras, hablara, habláramos, and because we're adding that extra syllable, we need to add the accent where? Count with me. 3 vowels in. 1, 2, 3. Habláramos, hablaréis, hablarán. It's as simple as that. We go to the third person plural of the preterite, we drap ran, and then we add ra, ras, ra, ramos, reis, ran. And don't forget the accento. Let's check out an ER or IR. Okay, so for this, let's do comer. In the preterite, we have comí, comiste, comió, comimos, comisteis, and comieron. So, just like with the last one, we're going to take the third person plural from the preterite. We're going to drap ran, and here's our stem. All throughout. Okay, and here are our endings. Comiera, comieras, comiera, comiéramos, and again, where are we going to put the accent mark? 1, 2, 3. Comierais and comieran. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, there have to be irregulars around somewhere, and there are, and you already know them. And these are our irregulars. Remember the irregular preterites? That's it. The irregulars in the past subjunctive are just the irregular preterite, if you remember the song. So if you remember our stems, we had coop, soup, and ub for caber, saber, and haber. So this would be cupiera, supiera for saber, hubiera for haber, and this will come into play later. Okay. Then we had quis vin is for querer, venir, and hacer. And don't worry about the H to the ISO because it's not going to matter. And then we would have quisiera, viniera, hiciera. Okay. Then we have the uv stems. If you remember, we have anduv, tuv, and estuv, which are andar, tener, estar. So we have anduviera, anduvieras, anduviera, etc. Tuviera, and we have estuviera. Okay, and of course we have pusiera for poner, and we have pudiera for poder. And then, of course, we also have the CIRs, the J stems. And if you remember with the J stems, Pac-Man comes and eats up the I. So, for decir, if you remember what the third, it was dijeron, trap ran. And you have dijera. And trajera is the only one that isn't for traer. And that's it. There's your irregulars for the imperfect subjunctives. There's your imperfect subjunctive. It's as simple as that.